Hey guys, what is up? This is Mr. A. Crizzy here, and welcome back to another movie review. In today's movie review, I'm going to be doing a movie review on the 2017 comedy film starring Will Ferrell and Amy Poehler, and that's going to be on The House. The House is about a couple named Scott and Kate Johansson. And so, yes, and both Scott and Kate must figure out a way to earn some money after their daughter's scholarship falls through. When all else fails, the desperate couple join forces with their neighbor Frank to start an underground casino in his home. As the cash rolls in and the good times fly, Scott and Kate soon learn that they may have been bitten off more than they can chew. And yeah, and of course, a bunch of crazy shenanigans happen here and there at some parts, but you guys get it. So, like, back in 2023, later last year, back in I think last November or something like that. Yeah, because I was just checking my letterbox before filming this review. So I watched this movie on Max. I watched it on Max, and I'm gonna have to say I actually kind of enjoyed The House. I think The House I thought was a pretty funny movie at some parts. I thought I kind of laughed at some parts, and the story itself can get a little conflicted at times, while at the same time eh. But the story itself I thought wasn't too bad in this film, and when it comes to the humor can get pretty brutal. Excuse me. The humor can get a little funny while at the same time brutal at some parts, because I'm gonna try not to give anything away. It's just in case if there's so many guys out there who haven't watched it, even though it is a 2017 film, but still. But yeah, because it's got a couple of brutal it's got a couple of brutal parts in the film, that's kind of the reason that this movie got an R rating or something. Yeah, because it came out in the summer of 2017, and yeah, and yeah. But let's talk about the performances. The performances I thought were pretty good. Because I actually like both Will Ferrell and Amy Poehler. I thought they actually did good in the film together. And oh yeah, Nick Kroll was also in the film too. He plays Bob in the film. I think he was one of the bad guys in the film. And The House was directed by Andrew J. Cohen. Andrew J. Cohen, I thought did a pretty solid job directing this film. And yeah, and there are some times where some scenes can get a little hit or miss at some parts, because even my friend Justin him even told me that most of the references are hit or miss for him. But there was actually this one reference near the end of the film, which it's probably the only thing I can spoil about, but whatever. It's actually during the last half of the film where Bob, of course, Nick Kroll's character complains, "What about Bob?" And then of course everyone laughs at him, including Amy Poehler, because she actually mentioned the movie with Bill Murray, What About Bob, and Richard Dreyfuss, What About Bob? Because I've seen What About Bob when I was in private school, and yeah, that film I thought was pretty funny, and yeah, that Frank Oz directed. Yeah, because but yeah, some of the references in this film, The House, some of the references can get a little I mean some of the references are pretty funny, while at the same time hit or miss. But I didn't really mind the references. I thought they were tolerable. And yeah, and like I said, the cast members all do a solid job here, including Will Ferrell and Amy Poehler. And I should also mention, I also thought the opening logos to this movie, The House, I thought were pretty cool though. It's that between including the Gary Sanchez Productions logo at the beginning, because the opening logos to The House were actually in the style of neon light sign forms. Yeah, they're because the logos were actually in the style of neon lights, neon light signs. Yeah, because the Gary Sanchez logo variant and neon sign variant, that could have been Justin's shirt. Yeah. But it is what it is. He had to go through the regular variant, yeah. But yeah, but of course, me and Justin will talk about it on FaceTime, when I'm finished uploading this review on YouTube. But yeah. But anyway, so The House, I thought it had a pretty unique style to the film, and And I remember when this movie first came out, like I wanted to see this movie in theaters at first, but I didn't have time to see it in theaters, and plus I never got a chance to see it on the big screen. So yeah. But of course that was 2017. Of course, back when I didn't turn 20, when I didn't turn 17 until August 27th of that year. Or yeah, I actually was 17 years old back then because I didn't turn 18 on the 27th of August of that year in 2017. Yeah, that makes sense. But anyway, aside from all that, the house I thought was pretty good. And yeah, so overall, it's not a bad film in my opinion. And I'm gonna give The House 3.5 out of 5 stars. If you haven't seen The House yet, if you're bored one day and got nothing to watch, then I say this is a good one to check out. If you love Will Ferrell and Amy Poehler together, then this is a good watch for you if you're bored one day. So there you have it. All right, guys. So that's gonna be it for my review on The House. And that's going to be it for this video, so make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time, this is Mr. A. Crizzy saying, goodbye everybody, and that's about it. Talk to you later.